Peace, my family, and we're back to all the woke ones out there. And those coming out of that good cocoon for the first time, welcome. This is your girl, the butterfly, and we about to take off. Let's fly. I just want to send you all that good healing energy your way, and hope you all are out there keeping your mind right in that good 9-9. How y'all feeling today? Hope you guys are keeping yourselves at a high vibration and most definitely cleansing those lows. Came on here today to share another clip from Dr. Malachi's book called The Holy Tablets. And this is in chapter 7, The Living Soul. And I want to share this tablet because this right here is beautiful. And so, I want to share this because I know this could help someone else. And this tablet is speaking on the other side of Tiamat, the planet Earth key. And this is tablet 38, 19 times 3 equals 57. And it goes like this. Lo, you mortals have no knowledge of what exists on the other side of the planet, what you call Earth. One reason is because most of you don't care about anything except what is in your immediate presence. This is one of the bad qualities that you mortals carry. Existence in the physical body is but a flash in the life of a soul. The brevity of earthly life becomes more apparent the older a person gets. As the seeker progresses on the path of righteousness, he or she begins to realize that all of existence is a spiritual experience. The only purpose of moving in and out of the physical bodies is to advance into perfection. Death is simply another spiritual experience or phase through which the soul passes. It is also a sickness that can and will be cured. During that period of transition, referred to as death, the body ceases to perform the life functions. It's sick. The physical body is of the gross of the earth plane. For it comes from and is composed of the elements of the earth. So, the cure is also here. True age should be 120 years of earth time. From this body, Genesis 6:3. But through bad food, air, water, and thinking is why it ends before 120 years. Having served its purpose, it returns to earth. But when and how one dies is the key. Even God or Yahshua or Nu has a time, but it says each day to the Lord Yahweh is like 1,000 years. Psalms 94:2 uses the word elip for 1,000, and Peter's 3:8, which uses the Greek word kali oyoi for 1,000, and the word Kyrios, the Lord or Master, and also the Quran 32:5, which uses the Syriac Arabic word alif for 1,000. So he does have time. He does have time. 1,000 years is one day to God. So he too has a lifespan as the beginning and the ending. The soul separates to exist on other planes. Earthly existence is but a fraction of the experience of the soul. Earthly existence is but a fraction of the experience of the soul. Every person has 3 bodies: the physical body, the astral body, and the causal body. His or her own trinity. The physical body is also called the food shaft, for it is composed of what is eaten, and at the end of life it returns to the food cycle. The astral body is composed of the vital shaft, which contains all the energy, the mental shaft, which contains all emotions and desires, and its lifespan is 1,000 years as the Lord or Lords Elohim, and the intellectual shaft, which performs the functions of analyzing and thinking. The causal body is made up of bliss shield, for its nature is pure bliss. The astral body, which interpenetrates and extends 6 to 8 inches beyond the physical body, where it is frequently called the Halit or aura. The physical body is the vehicle of the astral and the causal bodies. While the soul is to incarnate on earth in order to learn the lesser, when death comes, the astral body, with the ether and the mind and the memories, past impressions or thought waves, and the senses which all exist in the astral body, separates from the physical body. They move out of the earth's plane to higher planes, not merely a higher place, but also to higher levels of vibration, where other types of knowledge are gained. When death actually occurs, the soul, accompanied by the astral body, departs from the physical body to spare its 1,000-year life. It travels to different planes according to its qadr, meaning fate. The results of good qadr may be the enjoyment of heavenly surroundings, while negative qadr earns the unpleasant experiences beyond the physical plane. After leaving the physical life, the soul's existence or the soul's experiences correspond to the afterlife, or he or she has come to expect. The soul travels to a plane that is most influenced by the last thought prior to death, which is determined by the types of thoughts which predominate throughout a person's life. There can be no doubt that heaven and hell exist, both here and elsewhere, although these are as much as a state of mind as a solid reality. A enocyte, a mortal, a forgetful being who has been selfish and greedy or brutal in his or her dealings with his or her fellows, while existing on a lower plane where they must face the memory and the dire effect of those deeds. One who has lived a virtuous life travels to a higher plane, to other planets where the soul will have but to think of that which it wants, and its desires will automatically manifest from his or her thoughts. But those who have transcended the idea of heaven rewards, who understand the nature of birth and rebirth, and no longer wishes to partake of the endless round of material pleasures and pains and travel to even higher planes, on to other worlds where everything is of a purer and lighter vibration, there is still pleasure for those souls will have accumulated with much agreeable grandeur. But the experience is a learning one, and that is the works of the mind. But the experience is a learning one, and that is the workings of the mind. This is how it was recorded, and this is how it will be. So family, this is the end of this heading, so I'm going to leave it at that and let you all know again that it's all love and just something to think about. Peace.